Hey folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing, and welcome to Mile High Raceway Channel versus Channel Challenge. We want to welcome and thank the Chase Family Racing for traveling all the way to Loveland, Colorado to race down Mile High Raceway's quarter-mile track. Welcome and good luck. Tonight's event is going to feature 5 cars from each channel from the Chase Family Racing, 3 modification cars featured here, and 2 of his stock cars coming to the track to challenge Elevation Diecast Racing's finest. So what we're going to do here is we are going to go over to the scales. We're going to start with our stock cars. Weighing in at 60 grams even is the GT5 Solaire from the Chase Family Racing. We're going to give him a couple of warm-up laps to get warmed up on the track and see where he's going to be timing, and we're going to run him up the top tier, and we'll start from where he times. Let's see where he qualifies first. 2071 is a very fine time. 2071 and a 2070. Very, very fast times for this track. The record here was set by my number 13 Solaire on the 17th of this month. He ran a 2066, so he's only 4 ticks away from the record. We're going to start him up against my number 3 in the top tier. Is this Back to the Future Time Machine. Let's see how he does. Time Machine 2077 and an 82. That's a 5,000 speed. So the Time Machine would need a 2077 and greater than a 5,000 speed to be considered faster than this Solaire. And that's how we do it. You got to have the fastest time and the bigger beat to be considered moving up the ranks here at Elevation Diecast Racing, and the Solaire will get him by 4 thousandths and the better time. Number 2 in the top tier for Elevation Diecast Racing is a number 33 Solaire. Let's see who gets down the lane first. Wow, 2063. Wow, and that just set a new track record. That's pretty impressive. The Chase Family Racing now holds the record at Elevation Diecast Racing's Mile High Raceway. Let's continue. 2063 and a 13,000 speed. 2073 is not enough. All right, that'll bring out my fastest car. My wing is black, and the Chase Family Racing is original red. That will be the distinction between the two. Here we go. Number 1 on the track for Elevation Diecast. 2075 to an 82. 2075 and a 7,000 speed. 2074 and a 3,000 speed. Not enough. So far, it's the Chase Family Racing 1, Elevation Diecast 0. Moving on to our next stock car, 31.4 grams. It's the Superman. We'll give him a couple of qualifying runs here and see what he's running. Looks pretty smooth. 2091. 2091. 2095. So not bad at all. That's a pretty good time for that weight class. That will run him into 31 to 40 weight class. And let's see. Number 8. We'll run him against the redliner and see what happens. Ooh, 2095 at a 5,000 speed. Pretty big difference in wheelbase. Can the redliner catch him? No, he cannot. Let's see what he does against the number 3 Corvette Stingray 3. Staged and ready. Stingray 2092 to a 97. That's a 5,000 speed. Can he get him? No. So number 3. So that means Superman, the Chase family Superman, is between number 8 and number 3. Let's see where he lands. It's the classic Superman versus Iron Man. And we have Tommy driving in the Iron Man car. Let's see who takes it. Close race. Iron Man gets him by 2 1,000ths. 2097 and a 2,000 speed. And the Superman cannot catch him. So for the Chase family racing, he would sit at number 8 in the 31 to 40 weight class. All tied up, 1 race apiece. Congratulations to the Chase family racing for setting a new record for stock car racing at Mile High 2063. We're moving on to the modified class. Here at Mile High Raceway, Whitey holds the record at a 2060 set June 11th of this year. Let's see if the Chase family racing has anything to get to Whitey. We're going to start off with this 1969 Johnny Lightning Camaro, 69.4 grams. Good looking ride. Looks like he came to race. We're going to grant him a couple of warm-up laps. Looking good. 2102 and a 2095 is a very good run. So let's just see what we have over here. He's running a 2095. We're going to start with the number 7 Siku Opal. He's 79.6 grams. It looks like David versus Goliath here. This could be a good race. Let's see it. Opal. Got him. We're going to switch lanes. Does not get gapped that time, which is a good thing. 2078 though to a 93. That Camaro weighs 69.4. This Studebaker 63.0. And this very Studebaker is heading to the Chase family racing for the second part of the Channel versus Channel series. He's also currently 15th in the weight class for modified cars. Let's see who takes it. Studebaker 2089 to a 98 and a 9,000 speed. And 2087 to an 08. Let's run him against Punchline, which is one of my original mods with this funny car. Camaro gets out on him, but the Punchline comes back around him on the big end. 3,000 speed. 2095 and a 3,000 speed needed by the Camaro, and he will not get him. Let's roll him up against the 67 gram Gas Monkey Corvette. Should be a good one. Corvette. The Camaro gets out on him. 2107 to an 08 and a 1,000 speed. And the Camaro will get him. So this Camaro would sit 21st in my modified rankings in the heavyweight division. And we are going to roll that Camaro up against number 1. It is Whitey. And there is one car that comes close to Whitey, which will also be heading to the Chase family racing for the second half of this challenge. Let's see what happens here. Whitey 2062 to 19 for the official decision in this particular race. So now we have Elevation Diecast Racing with 2 wins to 1 win by Chase family racing, which is no small feat because he also reset the record. That will bring us to modified car number 2. It's the Mod Rod of the Chase Family Racing, 58.1 grams. Let's see what he's running. Sounds really good going down the track. 2:07.9. That's a good time. Let's see what he rolls in lane number 2. 2:08.0. Running pretty consistent. And that's saying so smooth down the track. Very nice. Let's get him up top for another race. So that 58 gram car takes him to the 51 to 61.99. And there are 8 cars in that weight class for me. So let's take him to number 4. Number 4 Cadillac, 61.6 grams, just under the weight limit. Sitting number 4 in the weight class, Chase Family Racing takes on ElevationDiecastRacing. He'll gap him. That'll be a one and done victory. Let's put him up against number 2 Kit, 57.7 grams. Pretty evenly matched as far as weight. Who gets down the first? Chase Family Racing with a 2:08.1 to a 9.3 and a 12,000 speed. He'll get him. He'll get him. He'll get to face the number 1 in this category, which is the 59.3 gram STP Oldsmobile. My mistake, that is a 1980 Caprice Classic. For the number 1 in this weight class, Chase Family Weight Racing challenging. Can he do it? Whoa, it looks like we have a flat tire on one of these cars here. Hold on. We'll give him one more shot to run right. And nope, there's problems. So that is going to be an automatic win for the Chase Family Racing. I did figure out what happened though. His screw came out, which is why he's dragging on the track. I'm going to put a screw in here and then run him again to just kind of see if it makes a difference. That's the first time that's ever happened. Alright, no dusting, no redusting, none of that nonsense. Straight up put a longer screw in there, held his bottom end together with the chassis. Let's see what he does now. Oh yes, more the same. At least he's running down the track now. 2:08.7 and to a 9.7, 10,000 speed. And regardless of the winner of this race, Chase Family Racing has the official win that will be tallied for the book. 2:08.4 to an 8.6. He wouldn't have got the bigger beat anyway. So that leaves us all tied up. 2 races apiece. And the final 69.4 gram in the heavyweight division F-150 pickup from Chase Family Racing. You're seeing it first here, just like I am. I have not rolled this truck down the track. These guys have been sitting in the parking lot since they've gotten here, patiently waiting for race day, tuning their vehicle up. We're about to see if all that hard work is going to pay off. Let's see what he runs in the qualifying run. 2:08.2. And qualifying run number 1 and 2 pulls up a 2:07.7. That's a really good time. 2:07.7. Let's give him a shot at the number 4 F-150 from Elevation Diecast, weighing in at 70 grams even. So not much of a weight difference. Let's see who takes it. 2:06.9 to a 7.9. We'll switch lanes. And 6.6 to a 7.9. Let's roll him up against number 8. 2:07.3 to an 8.4. And an 11,000 speed. Chase Family Racing, 7.9 to a 9.4. Very good. We're going to run him up against the next car. That was a pretty good beat. Go ahead and run him against the number 7 Siku Opal. Good race. 8.2 to an 8.3. 8.2 to an 8.3. 7.4 to a 7.6. So this particular truck would sit number 8 in the heavyweight division amongst modified vehicles at Elevation Diecast Racing. So what I'm gonna do in this particular case is I'm gonna put this, I believe this car is faster than this truck. We're gonna find out. Oh, it's not. 2080 to an 86. Switching lanes. Oh, he is. 84 to an 84. Doesn't beat an 80. All right. So just to see where it's at, the fastest car that was sent in by the Chase Family Racing. And again, we want to thank you for joining us for this race. We consider it an honor for another channel to be with us here on the track. We count it no small thing. We do not underestimate any team that chooses to send cars this way, because on any given day it can happen. You can win on somebody else's track. So, as per wanting to know, fastest versus the fastest, Whitey defends his title of the fastest mod at Mile High Raceway. Can he do it? A lot closer race than I thought it was going to be. 2066 to a 78. 2066 and a greater than 12,000 beat would be needed by this F-150 from Chase Family Racing to be considered the winner. 2059 sets a new track record for modified cars. And that is impressive. I never thought I'd see that time beat, but there it is. Whitey capitalizing and putting an exclamation point on this track as far as modified racing is concerned up to this point. But congratulations to Chase Family Racing for resetting the stock record. That's amazing. That's fast, very fast for a stock car on this track to be running low 206. Congratulations. And the official winner of the race is Elevation Diecast Racing in race number 5. So the official count today for this channel versus channel challenge, it came down to the last race, the last vehicle. And you folks found out when I did, because I did no preliminary runs. I did no testing. You saw it unfold just like I did for the first time. And this is how it turned out. And there it is. Your winner of the first half of this channel versus channel challenge is Elevation Diecast Racing. Dad's race team pulled it out with Whitey in the last race. Once again, a big shout out and thanks to the Chase Family Racing. If you have not checked out their channel, go over, hit the like button, hit that notification bell, catch up on the races. He's got a really nice track set up, and we're about to take a look at 3 of the 5 cars going out to the Chase Family Racing for part 2 of this channel versus channel challenge, which will be held at Haywood Valley Raceway. In the modified ranks, the 62.9 Studebaker Champ, 68.1 Hyper Truck, and the 67.3 Club Muscle, Country Club Muscle. Country Club Muscle runs 2074, 2072 Hyper Truck, 2077, 2077 Studebaker Champ, 2085. Pretty consistent. And the 2 mod cars will be determined. They'll be from the same weight classes. One from the 31 to 40 weight class and one from the 62 gram and up or the 51 to 60 weight class, I'm sorry, is what we'll send. The same thing that was sent here is going to be sent there. So until then, if you're going to challenge another channel, you better be fast or you will be last.